Welcome to RE Uncut. Our daily shows are supported by Printforce, Shore Agents, Rockend and CoreLogic.
The energy that flows from doing something different will get you through the toughest of times. Imagine what it'll be like if you started a new business and then 30 days later you were told to stay home. Well, Angelo and Nathan from Soul Property Agents, our guests this week, have just experienced that with COVID, as many others have. They tell Dan Argent today from UrbanX exactly what's happened.
Your business card is a vital selling tool and a constant visual reminder of who you are, what you do, and more importantly, how you can be contacted. Introducing our new Velvet business cards, featuring a luxurious premium laminate that has a velvet texture and is soft to the touch. Printed on a resilient 450 GSM card, these cards can be printed with a range of spot gloss and foiling options to give your office that prestigious look.
Hey, Nathan and Angelo, thank you so much for joining us again today.
G'day, Dan. How are you today?
Yeah, fabulous. So we're going to talk, you're 90 days into launching your own business. And I want to talk about, we've spoken about, why you did it. We've spoken about how you overcame the fear of doing it. Now you are doing it. Let's say you've jumped out of the plane and it's all going well. You're 90 days in. There's a lot of energy that comes with that. Nathan, you spoke before about the energy of being in control of your own destiny and that you live and breathe by the decisions that you make, live or die by the decisions that you make. That's a lot of fun, right? So let's talk about what that new business energy looks like for you guys and how it's actually translated through to, listing and selling and also just dealing with your clients. What's it been like the first 90 days?
Look, Dan, it's funny. I mean, we sort of sit back and we look at where that first 90 days has been for us, and we've really had two resets of new business energy. I mean, with the environment we're in, I'm sick of saying it, but the COVID-19 story. So, I mean, we were pumped. We've made the decision. We overcome our fear. We've teamed up with Dan Argent, powered by UrbanX. We're ready to go nuts. We pushed into launching this thing earlier than we wanted to do and make guns a-blazing. And we get 4 weeks in and we're told to bloody stay home. So that was a really big roller coaster at the start, and we were sitting here zigging and zagging. And it wasn't until after that point we sat back and we joke about it now and said, inadvertently, the way that we had been able to make our decisions for Soul Property Agents was we were already set up for it. It actually didn't change anything for us at all. If anything, it reignited our energy just to get on for one of our core principles about, doing things that little bit differently and that different level of energy around why we're here and doing it, So we got to hit that reset button twice. We got to get that kick charge twice. And I think maintaining that new energy from the get-go was the real good support we had from, being around for a fair while. So we had that great community and client support from people that were close to us, which gave us our first runs on the board. And mate, this week, restrictions are lifting. It's real estate time. It's go time. It didn't really stop for us. But now the rest or any excuses that you could hang on your hat, they're gone. So the motivation and the energy to get out there and crack that whip, mate, we get to do it all over again, all within 90 days. So, mate, we're fortunate. I think the whole thing and the scenario is just an absolute blessing.
Yeah, awesome. Hey, Nathan, I know you guys did a massive launch party when you launched the business. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what that sort of resulted in for you guys?
Yeah, look, you talk about this new business energy, and anybody thinking about making the leap, they're going to need the new business energy to get you through. It is so exciting. For us, there's just not enough hours in the day, and that all started with the launch party. And the concern of inviting people and they may not turn up. I was given, I don't know if you'd call it advice, but I was certainly given a word of warning before we started. And that was, the people that you believe will support you are going to let you down.
Wow.
But you will be totally blown away by the support from those you least expected.
Wow.
And that was so true. We had the launch party and people came to support the launch of the new business. But more importantly, they supported our vision and the things that we wanted to do differently. And certainly, as Angelo just mentioned with COVID-19, we were always going heavily technology-based. We wanted to be mobile because speed of service was really important to us. And also, we wanted to build a magnetism around the way we communicated. And that launch party just gave us a huge boost of energy. And that has run through the last 90 days. And the referrals we're getting, the recommendations we're getting. My wife's got a business. We did some deliveries for Mother's Day. And while I'm knocking on doors, handing over Mother's Day gifts, it was incredible, the comments. Oh, you've started that new business, Sole Property Agents. And then that led into conversations and, again, further referrals. So we learnt very quickly that the reputation of character is so important. So we'd laid the foundation over the last 15 years. If you're in it for a quick dollar, you will pay the price. We could never have known that as young agents, but it's coming back to us now that we've done the right thing. And although people aren't transacting in real estate every day, we have had so many people say, you are our guys. And that's after 90 days.
Wow, that's amazing.
Incredible. So that new business energy, anybody thinking about taking the leap, they're going to need that. But if I could share that advice again, you will be bitterly disappointed by those you thought would support you and don't, but you will be so, so surprised at the support you get out there from those you least expected.
Yeah, look, that's amazing. And thank you for sharing that. I know that tomorrow we're going to be chatting about the support that you get from home because, you've got to have those cheerleaders at home cheering you on when you're going to go out and work for yourself. But, before we get to that, I think that those first 90 days are so important. And it's almost like building the momentum. You're pushing a car. And, when you push a car from stationary, which a new business, even though you've built the car, that's been the 15 years of reputation and character building that, you've just spoken about. You've built the car, but now you've got to get this new business moving and building momentum. And it's like pushing a stationary car. The first 90 days is you getting that car rolling. But once it's rolling, it's so much easier. And so, yeah, great point about, you need that energy. Don't come into this thinking that you don't need that energy to get something new moving. Love it. Thanks, guys. We'll really look forward to chatting tomorrow about that support from home and what that's looked like for you guys and how it's helped you succeed. Thanks so much for your time today.
Thanks again, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
The daily RE Uncut shows are supported by Printforce, Shore Agents, Rock End and CoreLogic. RE Uncut is one of the anchor shows at retplus.com, the home of property.